In the Rugby World Cup, there is absolute plenty of big-name clashes that take the limelight all through the amazing competition. But do not fear, there is always these little sides that have the mini-battles that are often very much forgotten about by the greater masses. We have one here today for Match of the Day from Pool C, day number 15. It is Georgia up against Namibia, a team that should be a cracker between these two minnows for the Rugby World Cup. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflakes Group, your home of Rugby Challenge 2 and the Match of the Day for Rugby World Cup 2015. Today's matchup is one that often falls under the limelight as these teams lined up for this actual match as well. The Georgians have performed far beyond expectations at this World Cup. Big wins against Tonga, and they'll look to finish it off with another one here against the Namibians. They'll rely on their big number 8, Gorgodze, to lead them around the field as well. They have a big name in the front row, Zurikashvili, another one who has the ability to play at the elite level. Gorgodze, their number 10, will be the one they'll look to really lead them around the field. He's got a good boot, and he's got a good sense of how to direct a game as well. It'll be good to see how these teams go when they're not pitted against sides much more professional, much more high ranked than them. The story is much the same for Namibia. They'll rely on one man, and he is on the blindside flank. It is Burger, the one who they rely on, the captain and the inspirational leader of this Namibian side. Their team always improving though, and they've got plenty of players who are coming through the ranks and making a name for themselves in World Rugby. Again, just like Georgia, they'll be relying on number 10, Kotze, the fly half with a boot to rival the best. He can shoot goals from anywhere on the field, and he'll be key to how this Namibian side feature in this match. His lead will definitely put them in the right spot. All good to go here. Georgia versus Namibia. Georgia's will be favourites as underway. We get Gorgodze will be one to kick off, and Georgia will pull this in, and Larson is the one to do the honours there for Namibia. They pile in numbers to this first ruck, and they will get it back. And they come wide. Delahape away from Van Wyk. He gets open now. Philander with a big chance. It's an open opportunity for the Namibians. Philander chips, but he does not have the speed of Gorgodze. Is the one who goes in. Release. And Shakira Gorgodze is the one who pulls it back, and it's a penalty as well. Oh, Philander could not pull that in. A good take from Sharikadze, who pulls it back for the Georgian side. And the Namibians give away a penalty. Gorgodze will be the one kicking this, all very close to not making it into touch. Explosive little start here. Namibia with a line break to kick things off from Philander. And now the line out will take place. Oh, it's stolen in the middle. Van Lille with a great take. Now here's Kotze. Kotze away, Delahape. He's knocked it on. And that's another big mistake from the Namibians already. Now Georgia look to use their big forwards. Zurikashvili is hitting it into the middle. Sure, they go again. Nemadzi. Oh, he's still going. He's got the offload away. Kukulikashvili. Now they go short themselves. And it's a good run here by the scrum half who hits a tackle. Now they look wide. Gorgodze with a big shot. And away will go Zurikashvili again. The loose head prop with another massive run. Here's Zurikashvili. Pops into no one. And Kotze dives on that for his team, and it is a turnover of possession. Namibia. Van Wyk, TNT's away to Delahape again. Now it's Philander, and Philander's through. Now he looks for another option. He looks for the grubber. The grubber going again. Philander. Try. I think he's got that down. The ref gives it straight away, but the Georgian defender will have plenty to say about that one. Well, we definitely have to see a replay. Van Wyk doing brilliantly with Delahape as well. There's the grubber, gets the ball away, the big chase, and here comes a fullback, Zurikashvili. I don't know if Zurikashvili has got there in time. Philander might have just done enough. He's been the one who has been making the breaks. Oh, that's close. Loves Hunzi, the scrum half for Georgia, definitely a player who's influencing this match already from the base of the ruck for the Georgians. Now here's Kotza. Fantastic little goal kicker. Steps up and strikes it for Namibia. They lead 7-0 over Georgia. What a start for the Namibians. They lead this one. It's great to see such a huge crowd for this match as well. Not many would often think they'll go see Namibia versus Georgia, but here we go. Berger pulls this one in. And Dalabe again to Fernanda. Now he's breaking on the third time. His pass this time doesn't find Van Wyk, and Danny Van Wyk goes to ground with it, and it's lost. Back to Georgia. Oh! That's a high shot. Eugene Yantes. And Lobzanzi is the one who's copped high. He's been very much involved in this match, has Lobzanzi. And it's kick deep from Melagradza. Finds touch perfectly as well. The Georgians looking for territory, and they've gone with just a 5-man line-out. A line-out that has operated very well for Namibia so far. Van Lille and Uranvi. Here's Uranvi again. He's stolen in the Yantes away to Duplessis. The open sider is straight into contact, and no way through there. Oh, it's stolen from Georgia, and they get the ball instantly back. What a steal. Now they got options. They look for support as well. Keeping it in time. Good tackle, and they come wide. Now there's a big chance. They come back in, and they got options left and right. But it is the inside centre, Sharakanzi, who goes to ground for Georgia. Now it's Golgonza. What a run from the Georgian players. Now here is the hooker, and it's stolen from Nuranvi, who goes crunching into another tackle. What a big run for Berganzi. Again for Georgia. They go back to Kotza, and Kotza will hammer this downfield, looking to get it away from Kuvurakashvili. He eventually slides in to pull it in. Kotza chases. Kotza misses out, and Georgia attack wide, looking for their numbers again. Menagradze, great ball, and the numbers going wide. Shirakansi, he again makes the break. And what a run Shikara Kotze is absolutely carving up. They keep it with the forwards now. And eventually, it is the captain, Mamuka Golgodza, who goes in to touch. Line out here for Namibia. Their line out has been exceptional so far in the match. Stealing 2. Van Lille at the front. They go to Kotza, who's going to change directions of the play and look for a bit of territory. That's not bad from Kotza. But the ball eventually does fall nicely for Kuvurakashvili. Returns the kick. Missed on the first attempt. Oh, that's an offside. Blatant offside. Oh, now Kotza's lost it. What is going on here? Who's going to get the penalty? It is offside. Georgia first up, first served. Going to penalty Namibia. There's the tackle. Melagradza was miles offside. We have just minutes to go till the end of the first half, and Kotza will look for touch. And his captain's happy with his efforts. They lead by 7. Jaxberger, such an inspiration to this Namibian side. 5-man line out. Once again, still operating very well. Van Lille at the front. Yantes will look to Duplessis, who cuts back in field. And Ioanovi, oh, it's a high shot. That's a high shot, and this is trouble. This is trouble for Georgia. The first yellow card of the match, going the way to the second rower, and that is Namsanzi, making his way to the sideline. A yellow card for Namsanzi. Shot at 3 points here for Kotza, very quickly to opt for this. Kotza on half time. This will end the half. Kotza for 3. He gets it. It is 10-0 Namibia over Georgia. Man in the bin as well. And that is all good news for the Namibian side. Doing their work well, getting the results. And they lead 10-0. Unbelievable. Georgia trailing despite having numerous chances to get into this match. We go first and foremost to line breaks. It has been Namibia 3-1. Georgia down on possession and territory 64 and 60% going to the Namibians. Tackle count, though, is also up for Namibia, 21 to 16. Handling errors 4 to 1 to them as well. But first and foremost, what matters the most is the scoreline at the top. 10-0. Namibia lead Georgia. This epic encounter for Pool C of the Rugby World Cup. These two teams very evenly matched. Georgia should have the slight advantage, but they trail at half-time. The Namibians, a try converted and a penalty, giving them the 10-0 lead. The question is now, can they hang on? Do they have another 40 minutes of that action in their locker? We will soon find out as Kotza gets the second half underway, and it is Georgia who go away very easily. Duplessis has stolen this. Namibia. Here's Van Wyk away for Boffa. Delahaber can't get away, and it's stolen from Georgia. What a start that could have been. It is hacked away from Kotze, who finally finds a lot of space. Boffa away to Kotze. Nice ball to Boffa, and here's the big number 8 charging upfield. He is so elusive. How he's given a dreadful pass, and it's gone away to Georgia. Finally, they charge up on halfway. Still going. Big pass left side. Another chance here. Tuda running away. And he's into touch. Well, Tudula, he's a hard man to put down. One of their big try scorers. But on this occasion, stopped well and truly short of the line and put into touch. Line out again. Oh, Namibia's all over these line outs. Here's Duplessis. Gets hit hard, finds Larson, pops over the top to Berger. Berger fires it out as well, and again it's given away. And somehow Georgia keep coming back. Here's Naira Kashvili. And another penalty given away from the ruck. Now Namibia needs to keep their hands clear of that because it could get them in trouble. 50 minutes on, surely surely a 3-point chance. But they've opted for touch. They want to try. And Malagradza has smashed it into the corner. Again, a 5-man line out. Namibia have been all over these. Vivanza slips it in and is taken nicely as well. Oh, this is a good charge as well. Out of the front by the second row. Makutu Gonza. And he's always somehow staying in the field of play. There's about 10 players who aren't on the field. This could be a try. Oh, my word, that's close. It's dead ball, Namibia. Whoa, that's a tough call. They sang Philander dropped that. Placed that down. I don't know how. It looked dead in goal, but he saved the day regardless. Scrum feed, Georgia. Steady scrum. This is one part of the match. We think Georgia might have the advantage, and now they got the set piece. They go out. Malagradza pops it over the top. Oh, they've somehow kept it out, but Witzel go back to the right wing, and Machitsla is the one who goes over for the try. Well, that is how you finish the ball. An exceptional set play. Malagradza, watch how he switched directions. Took the tackle, gave it out wide for Shorakadza, who slipped a beautiful ball back in for Mashedzidla, who eventually dots down amidst pressure from the Namibian defenders. It is game on, and the kick for the corner has been justified from Georgia. What a great try, but it all comes down to this from Malagradza. He needs to nail this 2 points to keep his side in touch. It is 5-10. The hour mark is approaching. Malagradza! Oh, he's hit the uprights. Oh, what a disappointing kick. Georgia still need another try. Well, that's the difference between Kotza and Georgia at the moment. Kotza gets his back underway. Left side again he goes. His chasers quickly up and quickly into the tackle. College Valley has been smashed, and again another penalty. Well, I think that was Russell Van Wyk who was absolutely steamed up and wrapped up the ball carrier and not released him at all. The number 7, Kolishvili, he knows how to secure a ball at a breakdown. He was the one who got the ball. And now Georgia attack through Malagradze looking for touch. Line out to the front, nicely taken. The ball goes miles away off his mark. But it's done well, Malagradze. Now they look wide. Shurikashvili, that's a good break. And the inside centers away. Looks for his width again. Gets it to Ruda. He slips back on field for Gugadza. He takes it to ground. Just outside the Namibian 22. Here's around from the scrum half. Lobhanza. He slips it down. Surely a turnover here. No. Namibia held out. The little halfback doesn't get away with that. Oh, there's a big tackle. And it's on the big second rower who set up that last try of a big barging run, Maku Tanza. And do they take 3 here? Yes, they do. This is good from Georgia. Malagradze. Looking for an important 3 points. This could have tied it up had he been on the money. Oh, don't tell me. He's nicked the post again. And Bofa, the fullback, will dot this down. He thought about running, but quickly changed his mind. And Bofa, the fullback, says, no, let's calm this all down, folks, and have a 22 dropout. Now it's Kotze going long. Looking for Kivurakashvili. He dummies. Goes again. Gives it away to his blindside flanker, Tikalikashvili. And this could be another penalty. No. This time, Namibia do the deed and they get their hands on the ball. Oh my goodness me. Todula has just sent Philander flying. But he is bundled into touch with just 7 minutes on the clock. Georgia will be ruining those missed kicks. To the front they go. Yantes away to Duplessis. This time he goes for width. Nice ball away for Delahaye. Goes his width as well. It's Van Wyk. Throws a desperate pass. And it's given away. Gugadza, the one in the ground. And it's all over him from Van Wyk. And there's a chance for Russell Van Wyk. Looks for support. Finds Redling Hayes. Back inside to Duplessis. He is completely isolated though. And this will be lost ball. Georgia get it back. Malagradze looks wide. Another chance here from Kolakashvili. He finds his support out there from Todula. Todula back in field again. They're keeping it everywhere. Tikalikashvili trying to find a way through. Can't do it. Still open ball here. Malagradze. Malagradze is hammered backwards. Big tackle there from Duplessis. This game is all over. All they have to do, Namibia, is kick it out. It's Kotze. He's knocked it on. I cannot believe what we just watched there. Here's the big front rower. He's got it away. Larson kicks it to touch. He's done what his fancy man couldn't do. And Namibia hold on for a famous victory in the Rugby World Cup. Their first of Rugby World Cup 2015. What a day for Namibia. It was all built around one fantastic play. Georgia, higher ranked, higher skilled, the more fancy team, but Namibia have shown their wares and have got the famous win over Georgia. What a matchup it has been. The point scores for the Namibian record history-making side. Philander with the try, Kotze the conversion and the penalty. You got to feel for Malagradze, who missed the conversion and the penalty himself. They could have tied this one all up. Mashidliza was the one that scored the try for Georgia. It was a groundwork try that switched left to right, but in the end, Mashidliza was the one who gets the try for Georgia. They're only scoring play, but there could have been so much more. In fact, if they'd gone for the post more often, they could have won this one on penalties at least as well. What a game it's been. Georgia fought back very hard in the second half. Possession all the way up to 55 in their favour. Territory 46-54 just to Namibia. The tackle count was decent as well. 45-30, Namibia taking that out. The yellow card didn't help their claim at all. Georgia handling errors high, 3-10. Namibia making a number of mistakes. But look at the line breaks. That was very low on the at half-time, just 4-1. Now 7-6. Georgia definitely firing back into this match. That ends today's match of the day. Another fantastic game between Namibia and Georgia, almost as good as the actual match, as these teams did indeed line up as well. Pronunciation hopefully wasn't too bad of these names. They are fantastic, great little names from the Georgians and the Namibians. Keep you on your toes. Exact action a second between these two rugby minnows. Hopefully we will see more of them in the future and not in only 4 years' time. But for now, for today, that departs our time for Match of the Day for Day 15. Action from Group C. A win for Namibia, bucking the trend and getting their first Rugby World Cup win. I'll be back again for many more Match of the Days as the Rugby World Cup makes its way through the group stages. And until we meet again, take care.